Hey you guys, welcome back. Today's the day. It's time to get the Soul Performance exhaust installed on my 991. Let's go check it out.
Hey, I'm Seth, work at Porsche Minneapolis. Today we're installing a Soul exhaust system.
So it's cold, it's wet this morning, it's still a little bit dark, and actually it looks like it's just started to snow. But I don't really care because today is the day I'm getting my Soul Performance valved exhaust installed, and I'm basically like ridiculously excited. In fact, so excited I didn't even sleep last night. I woke up at 1 o'clock, at 2 o'clock, at 3 o'clock, and you know, I just find myself constantly wanting to just be like, woohoo! So I'm on my way to Porsche of Minneapolis. They're doing the install for me today. The exhaust as well as the OEM PSE button on the center console. And let's face it, as excited I am as about the exhaust, I just want a button to push, so I'm really super excited about that as well. They're hopefully gonna let me, you know, do a little bit of filming. And then of course, I've heard a rumor that there are a couple of 992s sitting around in the dealership, so let's face it, I'm going to be checking those out while the guys are checking out my ride. So let's get there, let's do it, and let's make another video. So here I am inside Porsche Minneapolis in the service bay. You can just see my car in the background being worked on by one of the techs, a guy called Seth. He's doing a great job so far. So there, you know, obviously the first job is to take off the existing exhaust. And so in order to do that, Seth has removed the rear bumper and taken out the middle section of the exhaust at the back. The next step is to run the vacuum lines into the engine bay and then the wiring into the back of the car. And in order to do that, he's taking out the passenger seat and taking out the carpet. So it's not a small job, and it's certainly not a straightforward job, but it is possible. Now, with the Soul Performance exhaust, you don't need to do this, of course. I'm going the extra mile to wire it up to the OEM Porsche Sports Exhaust Button. because I just really want the button. But you don't have to do that. Otherwise the install would have just been over in a couple of hours. But after Seth has run the lines inside the cabin and put all of the inside back in and done the programming, then the Soul Performance exhaust is going on, and then we got to hear what it sounds like. So I'm really excited to see how this turns out. So the snow is cleared and the skies are now blue. It's a beautiful day here in western Minneapolis at Porsche of Minneapolis. And so while Seth's working on what he calls the most boring part of the job, which is running the vacuum lines and the wiring from the back of the car to the front of the car, he suggested that I go take a look around, and I'm glad that he did, because there are loads of really great cars here at Porsche Minneapolis today. I'm about to go check out a Carrera T. There's a yellow one just parked over here, which looks really nice. Inside there are two GT3s and a GT3 RS, both of them second gen 991s. There is a 992. In fact, I saw a black 992 reverse past me inside the service bay getting some interior work done. What else have they got? They've got an exclusive series Cayenne. They've got loads. Let's go check it out. Okay guys, it's getting real. Seth has taken out both seats in order to get the wiring sorted for the button. And the control module, or one of the control modules, is in the back. Another one is underneath the driver's seat. That all has to hook together so that the button at the front can work with the solenoid in the back. I mean, like, he's doing the proper job. I mean, we could have hacked this a couple of different ways, but he's hooking it up like a true Porsche Sports Exhaust would be. It's really exciting to watch. At the same time, it's a bit odd looking at your car with nothing but tools sort of everywhere and no seats in it. But hey, we're getting there. You know, it really isn't taking too long either. It's incredible how quickly these guys work. Seth has got magic hands, so rock and roll. Let's keep going. Okay, that was really impressive. I think Seth must have taken out that seat and the carpeting in the back of the car in like 5 minutes. That was unbelievable. I would have been at that for hours, and I probably would have been dropping a lot of F-bombs while I was trying to do it. So Seth is continuing to make great progress on the installation here. He's just put the interior back together. He's now putting the seats back in, and then it's exhaust time. Sole performance valve exhaust time on the back, and then the icing on the cake, the Porsche Sports, the PSE button. That's going to go in last. Going to program it, make it all work, and then we're going to get to hear what it sounds like. Pretty exciting stuff. So we're getting into about hour 3, getting close to hour 4 of the job now. Everything's coming back together. We're in the process of putting the tips on. And by we, I mean not me. Seth is in the process of doing this. The carbon fiber tips looking really cool. We're almost there. It's, well again, not we. Seth is almost there. I can't wait to see how this is going to come together in the final product. Okay, anytime you're ready. Go time. Let's fire it up. I'm so excited. Oh my God. Smile, look at this smile. Cheers, John. Bye. See you, Chris. Oh my God, I am so happy with this exhaust. Seth, if you're watching, you've done an amazing job. I haven't even driven it on the road yet, and I know you did an amazing job. It sounds so good. It's got the sports exhaust on. Oh my God, that sounds so good. Downshifting. So popping, crackling, it's got that amazing sports exhaust howl. Yeah, downshifting, it sounds amazing. Wow, 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 wow. Oh my goodness, wow. So, am I happy that I added the Soul Performance valved exhaust onto my 991? Yeah, I am. That's just amazing, absolutely amazing. It sounds like the Porsche was gonna sound before I bought it. You know, sort of in my head, I always imagined that this is how a sports car sounds. And unless you get the sports exhaust, and in this case, the Soul Performance exhaust, no, it doesn't sound like that. So here it is with the valves closed. It sounds louder than the stock exhaust sounds in a good way. Not too much louder, but you get to hear some of the pops and crackles from inside the cabin, which I love. I couldn't hear that with the stock exhaust, but then with the valves open, let's just slow it down just a little bit. Here we go. Going from gear to gear, it just rips. You just hear it rip in between each gear change. That just sounds so amazing. But while I'm driving along, there really isn't too much of a drone. With the valves open, it is definitely louder, and especially when you put your foot on the throttle. But you know, I could comfortably drive around like this without feeling like I was annoying everybody and giving myself a headache. I think Soul Performance has done a really, really great job of creating this product that sort of accentuates the sound of the flat six engine and giving it a louder voice, but without fundamentally changing how it sounds. So it still sounds like a 911. It's just like somebody's, you know, recorded a 911 and plugged it into a top of the line sound system with, you know, sort of like movie quality surround sound. You kind of see what I mean? It's like the you know, the THX trailer before the Star Wars movie comes on, and it just blows your mind how good the sound system is. Well, that's kind of like the Soul Performance exhaust for this car. Just sounds absolutely phenomenal. They've dialed up the sound of the car to an 11 or a 12 without breaking the authentic sound of the flat six engine. Wow, so impressed. So a big thank you to Seth of Porsche of Minneapolis for installing this and doing such a great job, and for Porsche of Minneapolis, John and Chris and Justin and the whole crew for being very accommodating and being, you know, taking great care of me. they always do a great job when I take my car in there, regardless of what it's for. Same for my Cayenne. So, you know, thanks guys. So impressed. Now I'm just gonna, you know, drive around in circles for the next couple of hours before my day kicks into gear. I'm gonna be doing a follow-up video to this, which takes a more in-depth comparison between the before and after. So my stock Porsche exhaust and the Sol Performance valved exhaust. That'll come in a future video. The snow's due to fall tomorrow, so I'm not sure how quickly I'm going to get it out, but maybe this evening if I can break away and take some after footage, I will. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all of your encouragement along the way. You got to let me know what you think. You know, hit me up in the comments, email me, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.